you know, he comes from a documentary background, he'd never tolerate a performance of PTSD. You know, he wanted to wait till I was sort of
broken,
at my most vulnerable and broken, yes, basically, you know. War is not so terrible for governments, for they are not wounded or killed like ordinary people. Our mission is to speak the truth.
Private War is a character study about an amazing war correspondent named Marie Colvin. It's a true story, who went to the most dangerous places on earth to bear witness to the atrocities of war. And it's also about the partnership that she had with this amazing photographer, Paul Conroy, played by Jamie. And you know, it's sort of a meditation on the cost of war, both on those who report on it and those who are caught in the middle. The loss of Marie is very recent. She was killed in 2012, so for her friends and family it's a very, very painful recent loss, and I think I knew that we had to tread very delicately on that memory and, you know, win and earn the trust of the people who knew her, because obviously they were going to be our great resource. I hate being in a war zone, but I also feel compelled to see it for myself.
because you're addicted to it.
I suppose I felt, as probably Jamie did too, that, you know, I couldn't get inside her mind unless I was inside her body. And she had a very strong character in her whole physicality that I sort of needed to shed my own physicality and take on hers. And similarly with Paul, right?
Yes, but I sort of had a bit of a cheat in that Paul, obviously I had the luxury of him still being around, and he was with us the entire shoot in Jordan and in London, which is almost unheard of, you know, as to get that luxury as an actor, to have the person you're portraying 20 feet away from you at all times.
I mean, if I do her voice, my body changes. It's very odd.
But you just had such ownership of it by the end, though.
It's in you somehow. Well, it's a funny feeling. It goes part and parcel, and I'm sure Paul does too. If you just do a Liverpudlian accent now, Paul's walk comes up probably.
I know. Actually, even doing ADR for it and stuff, and having to do his accent again and stuff, it's amazing how it just draws you sort of
pulls
back
you in.
Yeah, it is incredible.
I mean, I shrunk 1.5 centimeters playing Marie, because I knew she carries her shoulders in a completely different way. I think through the weight of what she took on, and I think being primed for that attack could come at any point. She carries her shoulders. And when I went for my medical for the film I did subsequently, you know, I saw the doctor writing down my height, and it was wrong. And I said, well, that's not how tall I am. And I said, could you measure again? And we went back, and she said, no, that's what it is. So I'd shrunk 1.5 centimeters. So I thought I had to get on a rack after that. But it's odd that something that you can take on someone, it actually does change you sort of semi-permanently, which was quite a weird feeling.
That's crazy.